People trading forex will always lose, not because they don't know what they are doing, it's because they are so predictable. You see, forex is not about the charts. It's about trying to figure out what the other person on the other side knows about you. In short, take forex as a tug of war. Okay? You are trying to take money from very smart people, and they're also trying to take money from you. So if you trade with the majority, I mean, if you're so predictable, they will know how to catch you. So if you don't know me, I'm Donovan Mordecai, but most of you like calling me Nebs or the market wizard. But that's what I do. I slay the markets. I make them bleed. Yeah. So today, this is day 2 of the Kamal bull strategy. And without wasting even a single second, I will dive in. You remember our first last Friday video? We learned about why I introduced you to why there are different strategies, who is the other person on your charts and all that stuff, right? Now today, last time I forgot to introduce what is forex. So allow me, let's start with forex definition. Let me confirm. I had good notes for you, so let me try retrieve them. So otherwise, guys, hope lesson 1 was good. If you have not watched lesson 1, maybe you can finish this or go to lesson 1, whichever you feel makes you happy. Okay, so let me see what lesson 1, lesson 2. Lesson 2 is the trader's arsenal. Okay, the foundation that separates gamblers from alchemists. I already explained who are alchemists. I explained who are gamblers in the previous videos. Now, higher. Listen, lesson structure. Okay, this is now I told you we are following a PDF. Okay, so that's why. So what is forex? Okay, forex is not just buying and selling of currency. Write down if you are noting down. Forex is not just buying and selling currencies. It's the world's largest capital flow engine designed to move wealth from the emotional to the prepared. Well, what a description. Anaitwa Kamal bull strategy, eh? Daily volume of over $7 trillion. Open 24 hours, 5 days a week. Participants, listen. Now this is what you see. I know it might sound stupid. Are we doing chemistry? We have to know the definition. No, we have to understand what it is we are dealing with. I told you forex is not, it is hard. I will be honest, okay? Now we have to understand what really is this thing you are getting into. Who are we playing? Who are our associates? Who are our enemies? Okay, that's what I'm saying. So we have to understand. In participants of forex, we have central banks, policy control, in brackets, we have central bank, brackets, policy control. Commercial banks, brackets, transactions and hedging, okay? Hedge funds, brackets, speculation. Corporations, brackets, real business needs. Retail traders, brackets, used for liquidity, the smallest fish. Okay, now I told you for forex to move, we have to have two sides. Just like the way we have buying and selling, we have to have winners and losers. Okay, all these corporations, the ones that I've mentioned, hedge funds, yeah, commercial banks, central banks, hedge funds, corporations, they rarely lose. Okay, I want you to, I'm saying this because it's very important. Okay, they hardly lose in forex. Now we have retail traders used as for liquidity. They are the smallest fish, obviously. Now if the retailers, who are retailers? If you didn't watch our previous video, retailers basically are normal traders like us. basically. So we have to keep, the market has to have winners and losers. Now, retailers don't have money like banks, hedge funds, okay? But what what retailers have, they have big numbers, okay? As we have billions of people trading forex, right? Everyone is trying, everyone has $10, $100, $1,000, okay? You're so mixed up, and there are a lot of you, okay? There are a lot of you, let's say a lot of us, okay? Now, you are being used to fund what your losses are used to fund the winners, which are the hedge funds and the banks. Are you getting? So with that said, you understand, with that simple definition, if we simply want to make it in forex, we simply have to follow what the banks are doing. We only need to follow what the hedge funds are doing. Okay, you understand? So it means if retailers are funding the banks, it means there's a way they will always be cornered to lose, right? You get my point? Yes. Now, so retailers don't move the market. Listen, retailers fund the move. Okay, even if, listen, if everyone in forex, individuals, we all agreed to buy gold at the same time, we cannot move the market because we don't have the enough volume. People don't have that much money. So let me give you a homework. Just there's this movie. It's based on real life, okay, of a guy that traded against the banks, the hedge funds, against the whole economy of the USA, and won that trade. So that's one of the rarest things that will ever happen up to date, and it was even documented. So I'll just go watch, get an insight of what I'm saying, okay? So instead of trying like the legend to make billions trading against them, because you are that guy had so much information, analyzed information, that's why he was able to do that. But for us, we don't have that capability to trade against there's no need. In fact, there's no need to try and trade against them. So what we can do, you and me, if we really want to make it in forex, look at me. I'm saying all we have to do is trade like the big boys. Moving forward, we'll call them the big boys. Okay? Avoid retailers. Stop trading what the retailers are trading. So based on that, I've explained that because it's what we will be doing moving forward. So in case I say something that you were taught, you paid to, it works, okay, maybe I will say RSI doesn't work, MACAD doesn't work, okay, it will hurt you, but understand we are no longer gonna be retail traders, okay. So I think there's no need to attach a diagram, yeah, because I drew a diagram of how it's like a pyramid of power, okay. So you guys, you can draw it because you already understand, like the banks at the top, you understand, coming down, okay. Now let me explain the historic evolution of trading intelligence, okay. Basically, let's explain the history of Kamal bull strategy, okay. Basically, let's start with let's start with Richard Wyckoff himself, okay. Richard Wyckoff is something we learn inside the Kamal bull, okay. Not Richard Wyckoff, his strategy we will learn, okay. So it's called I've mentioned this word a lot of times and I don't know, it has disappeared in my head, but Wyckoff theory, yes, Wyckoff theory. Now Richard Wyckoff theory was written by Richard Wyckoff on the 1900s. If you're writing down, write down. Created the composite man concept. Okay, imaginary manipulator of price. So Richard Wyckoff in the 1900s noticed there's something unusual of this market. Okay, 1900s, guys. Okay, he noticed this manipulation of price, and that's how he started studying it, and that's how he identified accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. That's what we learn in the Wyckoff theory. Okay, he also explained volume price logic. So he was among the first people to tell, wait a minute, all along it's as if the banks have been playing us. It's as if whoever introduced Forex to us knew all along we will never be rich with it. We will never be successful, you understand? Now, again, we'll also learn Ralph Elliott wave theory by Ralph Nelson Elliott. He wrote it 1930s. Observe that price follows emotional cycles. That's what he studied. Introduced fractal waves, 5 impulsive, 3 corrective, okay, used in stocks. Also, Richard Wyckoff used in stocks, okay, but they still work, okay. But let's wrap it up, okay. Let's be honest. But none of these were built for the aggressive and algorithmic as Forex. For a market as algorithmic and aggressive as Forex. Let's be honest, okay? They studied it in 1930s, 1900s, India, for stocks. That doesn't mean the people running the markets did not advance, okay? And that's how we had the birth of Kamal bull strategy, okay? Okay, so it's like I'm trying to read through so that I can explain to you that. So it was Kamal bull strategy. So it's like those myth theories. I mean, someone came with this theory and said, you guys, you see, the reason you have never heard of Wyckoff theory, you have never heard of Elliott wave theory, these are strategies that actually work if you traded them right now, even if they were discovered, okay? But the reason they are hardly heard of is because they expose the institutional methods of trading. Basically, I know you have never heard of Kamal bull strategy, the same thing, okay? Now, so basically Kamal bull birth was built by decoding institutional patterns across stocks, crypto, and Forex. Basically, bridges Wyckoff, Elliott wave, and institutional capital behavior. Understand? So Kamal bull strategy, basically, he later joined, I don't know the year. I never followed that. I think it was in the notes, but I just chose not to write. Okay? Identifies engineered capital sweep, stop hands, and trap zones. Hope you're writing that. Survived because it was never made public, almost deleted. Now, these are trying to show you how good it is. You know, our book was almost went instinct, you know. Okay? Passed through prop farm circles, elite traders, and forums. So basically, there is a I don't know if it's a myth. There's people saying that it has always been. People have tried to delete it from the erased it from the public forums because they profit when you trade blind. They erased it from public forums because they profit when you trade blind. Oh, so basically, I don't know. It's a theory. I don't know. There is an assumption maybe Kamal bull was deleted because made people profitable. It made people see what it's all about. So if you are noting down, maybe you can, kamal means perfection, wholeness. Bull means strength, precision, timing. Okay, so I will now, with the timing, I want to inform you about session and capital timing. Okay, so when the forex runs 24 hours, but it's good to understand why. I mean, let me explain. We want to learn trading sessions. It's good to know, yes, the banks, you have said the banks run the take the bigger part of trading. So when do they trade? You see how we are slowly trying to copy their style. So first we understand what time do they trade. So in sessions, we have something we call Asian session. That is depends. Okay, sometimes it shifts because of what do you call it? Maybe summer, spring seasons. I think there are these seasons. Okay, it's always good to confirm. Maybe you can go to Wealth Hub FX Global. It will always keep you updated with the current session. Okay, but normally, let's say about right now, Asian session. Okay, maybe or I attach an image. Yes, I will attach an image. Let me take a screenshot of my notes. Okay, so we have different sessions. We have like Asian. No, I will not share the screenshot. Just listen to me. Now, I want you to write a table, sessions, okay, behavior, then time. It's that simple. There is no need to you see my horrible handwriting. Okay, so I want you to write under sessions, write Asian. Okay, under behavior, right, trap zones, fake structure. Okay, on time is about 2 a.m. to 11 a.m. Okay, now next under Asian, write London behavior, high volume reversals, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Kenyan time. So if you're in your country, you will just convert the time. Then New York session, volatility direction forms, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Overlap. Under New York, right? Overlap. Manipulation, maximum liquidity, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. What is the overlap? It's not a session, okay? It's just explaining it to you. When London opens and New York is still open, that's what we call an overlap. Okay, so let's say the banks of USA are running right now, and the Bank of England is running around the same time. That's an overlap. You understand? So that's why it's saying manipulation and maximum liquidity. Okay. So institutions execute volume during overlap zones when retail confidence is highest. You see how interesting Forex is? So basically, everyone that knows Forex knows if you want to trade during New York session, trade during the London session. Like you people, even you feel like I'm wasting a lot of time. Now, that's when the institutions are ready to trade. And that's actually a good thing to us because we are going to trade like following them. You understand? Now, if you notice London and New York session, the market will move and suddenly stop. Let me give you an example. Maybe if you know Forex, it's easier for you. If this is your first time hearing about Forex, you will just learn as you continue. Sometimes you see, we had London session, market literally didn't move, okay? And then comes to New York session, the market moves crazy, and suddenly it stops. it means those people already hit their take profit and they are out. I know this has happened a lot of times, and they move the market like for only 1 hour. Tap, take profit, and then the market goes slow like nonsense. Okay? No. So I will teach you. I should start. Let me see. So yes. So in your trading view, I should show you how to set the current session. So I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that, and I don't want to attach a lot of things, and it's only our first lessons. Okay. So if you just have anything with that, maybe you can just DM me. It's a very short process. You can also solve it on your own. You just have to maybe Google your country. Is it UTC +3? And then if it's that, you just go on TradingView and set it up. Oh, by the way, listen, if you are fully new, I want you to install TradingView, install MetaTrader 5, and create an account with the broker I'm going to attach, because I will teach you about broker and you will understand why it's very important to use a trusted link. I don't have reason to give you a wrong link, but you can Google a broker and you get those sponsored links, or you go to the wrong homepage. Basically, teach. So let's teach. What is it called? So no, I will not. There's no need to read this one. So what we will do? Can we skip to terminologies? I think that's the best idea. Let's skip to terminology. If you have any problem with account creation, but I will leave you with that assignment today. Okay, and then next video I will teach you how to open an account. Okay, is that okay with you? Now let's head over to forex terminologies. Okay, we have pip. We will always talk about pips. Okay, so this is the smallest price move. Just write that. And then we will have lot size. Okay, what are lot size? I didn't write. Yo. So basically, I didn't explain, Buana. I didn't explain what is lot size in my notes. Just like lot size is equal dash micro brackets 0.01. Okay, mini brackets 0.1. bracket standard 1.0. Okay, as we continue learning, you will understand what is lot size, because in my notes I didn't note down. Okay, leverage also I did not. I just learned and I assumed it sticked. Okay, let me explain. Leverage. Let me explain. Maybe also you won't need to write down. You'll just understand. So lot size, how I saved it in my memory, in my head. Okay, lot size is like your betting amount. Okay, now in trading, you don't just bet. Let's say you deposit 1,000 bob. When you go to bet, you have to use the 1,000 bobs. Now in forex, you have to split. I'm trying to use the simplest term. You have to split this 1,000 to give you multiple chances to make money. Instead of just betting the whole 1,000 bob, you split it in different, like you trade with $10, $100, like that. But now you trade you split them in lots. So now another thing with that, you use something we call leverage. So that's how I saved it in my head. Let's say this betting company says, if you deposit $1,000, We will let you bet with an amount worth 3,000. It's the same thing. So in Forex, you don't use the exact amount you deposited. It's split in different, you can split it in very small numbers, and then you get leveraged. It's like they give you money to trade the broker. That's why you have to choose a good broker. Now, another thing we have to learn is called spread. You see spread, I wrote the terminologies because I couldn't keep it in my head. Basically, some brokers, what are brokers? I didn't mention, by the way, we'll get to that, but listen. I'll explain brokers first. You see, listen, when we are trading, we cannot trade directly to the markets, okay? Because we don't have the money. I've told you, if banks, imagine the Bank of USA is trading, okay? You don't have the amount to also trade, right? Because those people are putting billions of money every day, okay? I'm assuming, I'm trying to explain a good way. Don't kill me. Okay, it's easy. Now listen. Now it's the Bank of USA. You don't have, with your $100, with your $1,000, with your $10,000, you cannot trade directly for the market. So that's how brokers came in place. Okay, now they pick orders from different individuals, okay, and send it to the market. You understand? That's why they are broker. They are in between you and the market. Some of the brokers, others we will get to that. Okay, now what is spread? Spread is supposed to be the broker's profit. Okay, let's continue instead. Margin is the locked capital per trade. Okay, brokers. So brokers, basically I've explained brokers, but we have two types of brokers. Okay, some make profits if you lose. Some push your orders directly into the market. That's why it's very important to choose a broker, because if you allow or choose a broker, okay, I will insist as we move on, as you see for examples, okay? Like there's a broker recently, just join our Telegram group right now and see. There's someone that was told you will, unfortunately, we will not process your withdrawal. Yani, brokers is a very, okay? Stop loss. Stop loss and take profit. Stop loss is something you put in your charts. If it's hit, you lose a certain amount of money, and if take profit is hit, you secure a certain amount of profit. That's easier than said. Stop loss placed behind capital trap zone, not weeks. Bullish and bearish. Bullish means buys, bearish means sells. Okay, what are confluences? Confluence means the reason to enter a trade. The more the confluence, the more possibly the trade is solid. Okay, volume is the amount of active traders. Okay, I already explained liquidity in the previous video. I will not repeat. Retracement is the pullback. Okay, long is buy, short is sell. Are we together? Okay, now let's head over to types of market executions. Okay, let's head over to market executions. Okay, now we have different types of market execution. This I will have to attach a chart, or I can explain, because when we get to charts, I'll have to connect my laptop and it will be all through. Okay, now what are market execution? Market executions, there are three types of market executions. Now listen, when you want to trade, it's buy and sell. Okay, but it might have different times. Maybe you don't want to trade now, maybe you're offline, like that. Let me explain. So there's market execution, which is instant entry. Okay, if you want to trade right now in trading, if the trading session align, you can just tap buy and it buys, you can tap sell and it sells. Okay, now let's say you want maybe you had a zone, you had analyzed the chart. I'm sure you have seen a lot of my charts. There's this zone I've drawn and I'm hoping the market to come to that zone and then buy. Okay, now maybe I'm not online, okay, and I'm hoping the market, I will not lose that trade. I've heard some very weird noise downstairs. Okay, so what we do, we have limit order. Okay, so you have your zone. If the price taps, automatically your MT5 opens a trade. Now it's not MT5, it's the broker opening the trade. That's why you have to choose. I will not insist again. You will just experience it. The market comes to your zone. Okay, let me attach. Let me draw it so that I don't forget. Okay, so what will I draw? Okay, I will know what to do to make it easier for you. So yes, limit orders. It's basically you set everything, and then if it's tapped, it goes the opposite. So this is the market. It comes. Those are limit orders. If you wanted it to. Now listen, I'm not saying if the market taps your zone, it will go that direction. No, I'm saying if it taps your zone, it opens a buy position. If it taps your zone, now those are limit order. And we have stop order. Breakout style only with confluence. So basically, let me show you. For stop order, you're saying if the market reaches here, it will continue buying. If the market reaches here, it will continue selling. So basically, let me explain. Order, limit order is, you are hoping it will go opposite. Stop order, it will pierce through your, okay. So basically, there's this Kamal rule, book 1. I don't know, I did not write, but they have those rules, book 1. I don't know book 1 what. So okay, don't trade where price is, trade where capital is programmed to move. Basically what they are saying, don't chase the market. You cannot just, like, I've met a lot of people on or along the roads telling me, so nipe a signal, give me a signal right now, I have 1,000 bob. You see, basically what Kamal rule is saying, don't trade when you feel like. Wait for the market to come to your zone. We will learn how to draw the zone, how to identify the zones. So okay, so if I can note down, I owe you what? So I owe you, let me note down. Let me note down. Let me note down what I'm going to show you. I have to show you orders. I also have to show you zones. Sindio? Okay. Okay, what else? So we have different types of traders. Listen, write down. We have different types of traders. We have scalpers. Now, what do scalpers do? They take as many trades as possible within the shortest time possible. Now, so basically I'm teaching you different types of different types of traders, so that we can decide who we are gonna to be. And you will tell me if you listen to this, what are the banks doing? Okay, so that we can become like them. So scalpers. So basically, we will learn about something we call candlesticks. They are small things looking like this: blue, red, or depending on how you color your chart. Okay, green, red, green, blue, green, red. Okay. Now, scalpers take trades like if the market is buying, they just buy. They don't have any confluence. Okay, like you can know if you open your MT5, you see if gold has moved from here to here. So without thinking so much, you just take a buy. It gives you $2, $2, $2, $2, like that, like that. Okay, and sometimes it's overwhelming for a human being. That I will be honest with you. But we have very good robots that can do the scalping, but scalping are robots. Okay, we have AI powered trading, and we have robot trading. Robot are the ones. Now we have robot. There's a guy that contacted me a while back. He wanted a custom scalping robot. I will see if I'm sure he trades with it since I sold to him. I will ask him for maybe history. You see what scalping is all about. It's about taking so many trades, giving you very little amount. Okay, so I'm sure I will attach. Okay, attach. So let me write down also, attach video of scalps. You know, why do I not use a scalping bot? Because it is not using logic. Okay, it's just, if it's buying, it buys. If it's selling, it's selling. It doesn't have any other thing, and it's very quick. And the more you use a lot of money to make small profit. So that's how safe it is, if you want to be safe. So it closes. Humans cannot do that. You cannot be sitting on your laptop the whole day. If it closes $1 profit, $1 profit the whole day. If it goes loss of 0.5, you close. Okay, now we have day traders. So basically, day traders trade 1:12 hours a day. Okay, so you wake up, trade 1:12 hours a day, you are a day trader. We have swing traders. They trade 1 day to 2 weeks. When I say trading 1 day to 2 weeks, I'm saying about holding the trades. You enter one trade, you close it next week. Okay, we have positional traders. They enter a trade today, they close the trade, let's say after a month or years. Okay, so I want to tell you one thing, guys. If someone ever tells you they are position traders, just know they are lying. Okay, now this I have to draw. I have to draw this. Or okay, so let me explain. I will attach what I mean. So I attach. Let me explain so that when you are it's attached here, it's easier for you to understand. So so in forex markets, let me attach what? Yes, attach pairs. So listen, in forex market, you see, when you're betting, you bet Man U against Man U against Arsenal, Liverpool against like that. Okay, now in forex it's the same case. You trade a currency against the other currency. Just that, because they didn't want forex to be for stupid people. They wanted forex to look like it's for, very smart people wearing suits every day, going to Wall Street. Okay, that's why they simply said buy and sell. Okay, but what is buying and selling? Yet we are trading two pairs. So assume we are trading euro from Germany, I guess, USD from United States. Now we are betting euro against US dollar. So how they will be written is EUR USD. Okay, so I've used EUR USD as an example. EUR USD. Now what happens if you say buy or if you tap buy? You're basically betting euro will rise against US dollar. So I'll put you an arrow under with that is buy. And if you say sell, you basically betting euro USD will drop and USD will rise. That brings us to something very important that we will learn. Okay, something very important that we will learn about. Okay, it's in our course outline. Let me not get into it, but it's burning me to get into it. So you understand? So by betting that price of euro will go up against the value of dollar. You understand? Now you see, you have all this introducing you to forex world. You start understanding. So if we are buying, it means euro has to rise against dollar. What do you think euro? Why? What do you think will make euro rise and US dollar fall? So if you get a reason why you think euro will rise and US dollar will fall, basically that's 100% signal. Okay, you understand? That's a confluence. You call it a confluence. Maybe no, I will not give you an example. I want you to digest and tell me, what do you think can make euro rise and USD fall? Let's go to another example called SAU USD. XAU, then stroke USD. That's gold against US dollar. So when you tap buy, you know, some people are traders and they don't know what they are doing when they are. Okay, now I should teach you to calculate pips. Remember we said about pips, and I'm thinking, why should I teach you how to calculate pips? This was, you see, when I was starting to trade, some things were not available. But right now, guys, why should I teach you how to calculate pips? Yes, yet is just in the trading view. Okay, so I will attach also that trading view ruler. So there is a ruler in trading view that calculates. My bureaus are not doing that. Calculates trading view calculator that calculates the pips. So basically you will never need to calculate it in your entire life. Okay, so I feel we have time, and my notes were ending there, so I'm thinking, should I okay, so I was explaining ECN/STP brokers. Okay, now those are your best friend because they direct you direct to the, they link you direct to the market. Okay, let me remove that. Okay, so there is no public information that a broker will ever say we are market movers or market makers, because they will lose their high profile clients. Okay, you know, any big client, it so means they is aware of these things. Okay, these things you ignore. If you ever become a big trader, it means a lot. Okay, the spreads you're complaining right now are so small, the commissions are so small until you become a big trader. So it's always hidden, but you can do your research. Okay, don't ask a broker. Don't go to maybe Xness and Google inside Xness and ask, are you guys market makers or ECN or STP brokers? They will obviously tell you. Okay, you understand? So just go to other maybe reviews, ask AI and such things. Okay, so basically I've explained they make that is, so the broker is either your executioner partner or your silent enemy. That is the key point. Okay, So this is a Kamal bull analogy. The broker is either your execution partner or your silent enemy. Okay, you know, if you're trading with $10, you will never hate your broker until the day you start using $1,000. You will realize what the fuck, or 10,000. Now 10,000, you will go nuts. Yes. Okay. Now I want you to once you install your I want us to go through step by step. Once you install your trading view, okay, not trading view, listen, wait, I'm confusing these things. One, install trading view. Okay, again, install MetaTrader 5. Okay, now I want to show you the outline of MetaTrader 5 as a beginner. That's what we should learn at this point. So I hope by this time you are seeing this video, I already have reached out for that guy for the scalping robot, so that we can use his account to confirm how good the robot has been behaving. So basically, if you log into your home page on MT5, you will see a lot of quotes. They are called, okay, you will see your home page, you will see quotes. Now these are the pairs that you wish to trade. This is where you execute your trade. But right now, I'm sure you're not seeing anything if you're fully new, because you don't have a broker account. That's why I told you first, start with the broker account. Okay, that there I will attach link, I will pin it as the top comment. Create an account there. Then they will give you logins. You log into MT5. In case you have trouble with that, I'll briefly show you in the first video. So you see, in the pairs that you see, if you tap that pair, you will see chart, details, statistics, and trade. Okay, if you tap trade, you will see market execution. You see right now market execution. If you tap down, you will see buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop, like I explained. And you will see lot sizing, then stop loss, then take profit, and fill policy, of which fill policy you will always ignore. You have two options, buy or sell. That's the MT5 layout. Okay, now let's head over to trading view layout on phone trading. That's all you need for let me reply to my wife a minute. What trading view is all about, if you go to trading view, it's all about the pairs. Okay, my wife just texted me, you will see it because I'm shooting late at night. Okay, so if you log into trading view, you can do the paid or free. What we use trading view to see the charts, okay, like this one. Okay, you see, like the one I used for an example, like that one, you see, you will see charts better than MT5. Okay, than MT5, you see. So you use trading view to chart, you use trading view to make your analysis. I hope that's better explanation. Okay, now another thing I will have to teach you is news tools. Okay, for news tools, you have to head over to wealthhubfx.com. Let me search wealthhubfx global. So if you want to know about news, we will learn about news, and if you have had interest in trading, you will know news is something essential. So you go to wealthhubfx and then go to economic calendar. And economic calendar, you filter very high impact news only. Just that. Or you can filter as much as you want, but me, I prefer only impact news, and maybe remove that. And with that, that's all you need to know where the news is happening. When the news is happening, what kind of news, because if you see if you use a good if you identify news, you will know what is about to affect this currency. Remember, I told you it's buying or selling, betting this against this. So if you know news, from the news, you will know how this pair is affected, and that's how you will know how to trade it. So there are also something we call my FX book calculate my FX book. Okay, my FX book is where we as traders, if you are good in trading, you put your data out there. Okay, so I can put my last 5 years results in FX book. Like the year I made 80 million, it's on my FX book. You can search me. Okay, so also, I mean, it's a good thing to not show you guys from the trading view what we mean by candlesticks. You see, now you see where I'm zooming right now. These are candlesticks, the green, blue, green, red, green, red. Okay, and then we can go to every minute has, it means 15 minutes currently, because it's 15 here when I'm tapping. So you can choose one candle to represent 5 minutes, just that, and they become so many. So that's candlestick. That's what we call candlestick. We learn about it. Okay, another thing, candle behavior, high low, we will not learn about that today. Okay, so let's call it a wrap, guys. Let's call it a wrap, guys. Another thing, ask yourself, which do you prefer? Which session do you prefer trading? It's good you ask yourself this thing. And which session do you think we should be trading? I want you to answer me in the comment section. What have I mentioned that has confused you in today's class? Note also, write on the comment section. What did I mention today that made you maybe see things in a different way, maybe make you motivated or feel lost? Okay, now I had some questions previously because okay, let me explain. You see, the way I'm teaching you, I took over 7 months teaching an AI everything I knew. Okay, you understand? Now the AI has been trading. You understand? So yes, it's up for sale, but just for limited time, because we were not building it for individual or individual use. Okay, these are things we sell to corporates. You understand? I am sure when we were describing, you had corporates. So they are big companies, they have money, and they don't want to store it just in the bank like rich people. They don't want money just to be in equity growing at 2%. So we build safe robots for them. Okay, safe robots where they are sure they will be getting a certain percentage per. Yes, I got that and I explained. So if you listen to these classes carefully, you can end up building your own AI. You can go teach your own AI and the results will be awesome, guys. Okay, like that. So this is just a motivation to tell you, try understand everything and then go teach your AI. Look for a good programmer. The Chinese are good, okay, or Turkish, okay, or Indians, but Indians are scammers. And if you get someone good and they code for you an AI, you will never need to waste your time looking at the charts. You will, as we progress to learn, we will see there's a whole topic, I think it's next, about psychology, and it's very long, just theory, because psychology is the worst enemy when it comes to trading. Forget the broker, psychology itself. Okay, now because I don't want to get into that right now, you will see. So the robot, I mean, there's a difference between a robot and AI. I've mentioned robot because of the scalping guy, okay? But an AI is very different. It has no logic, it has no emotions and all that stuff, okay? So this is a motivation. Let's keep learning. It can make you rich. Even if you will not be able to trade yourself, you will just be able to get a system to do it for you, okay? Yes, so the AI we have has just limited slots for people, because we have to forward test. We have done back testing. We have to forward test with real people trading real market, so that the data we use, we sell it to the corporates. Okay. Now, with that said, so that's another way you can make money from forex. Okay, by humans. You see, you can also open a company. People will be bringing money to you. You trade for them and give them a percentage back, but you need to be licensed with CMA to do that, okay? Or do copy trading, but if you don't want to be licensed, okay? I'm not talking about 10 million. I'm talking about crazy amounts. Like, I've seen 140 million people. I mean, not 140 million people, 140 million liquidity, okay? So yes, such things happen. So this is just a motivation to keep you. Don't lose the classes. Don't lose the momentum, guys. We are going to make it, okay? Don't lose the momentum. Please subscribe. I saw you guys are subscribing. You're giving me the numbers, and I'm getting the motivation to bring it home, guys. Please, you see, my wife is worried in bed. When is my husband coming to cuddle me asleep? And I'm here just because of you guys. So please subscribe. And I will be so happy if someone's told me, you know what, I subscribed to your channel, right now I'm living the life, and that's what I want to hear. So please subscribe, and let's see you on Wednesday, okay? Don't miss out these classes.